So last time we talked about how emotions can change your life immediately because they're so powerful. So today we're going to talk about three very specific emotions that can change your life today. So let's get into it. The first emotion is disgust. When you get to that point where you say, I've had enough. I cannot do this anymore. I can't tolerate this any longer. That feeling of disgust right in the pit of your stomach. That feeling there is powerful. That's probably the most powerful feeling that can change your life because it drives you into taking immediate action. You don't want to be in the position you're at no more. You don't want to work the job you're at. You don't want to be, failing tests like you've been. You don't want to be fat anymore. Whatever the case is, when you're disgusted with something, you definitely want to go out there and change it immediately. I know my own personal story came, at least when it came to finances. I was at a birthday party with my son, TJ, and, the party was free, of course, but all the other kids, they was doing extra things and buying extra stuff, and I was just so broke that day that I could not partake in any of the extras, and, TJ was sad about it. He really wanted to do those things, and I just felt so helpless because I was just broke. I didn't have it. I was disgusted. That was probably the catalyst that changed me and changed my philosophy that, put me on a level in the path that I'm on now. So disgust is a very powerful emotion, guys. The second emotion is desire. Wanting something, needing something, having to complete a goal, having to reach a certain point. That feeling is crazy and nobody can give that to you. Nobody can teach that to you. You either have it or you don't. That's why they call it burning desire, because when you have a burning desire for something, it literally burns you until you go and get it. And that's a very, very, very powerful emotion. The last emotion that can change your life today is decisiveness. A lot of people don't like to make decisions. Decision making is one of the hardest things out there, apparently, and that's why there's so many books on it and so many courses on it. It's because people are indecisive. You give somebody options and they take forever to decide because what if they choose the wrong option? And what if they, what if people laugh at them or it doesn't work out? Listen, y'all, you can't be like that. If you want to be successful in life as an entrepreneur, if you want to be successful as a student in school, if you want to be successful with your weight loss goals or just any goals that you might have, you have to be decisive. You have to make decisions and stick to them and take action. One of my favorite laws from the 48 Laws of Power is enter with boldness. And that means, just take very calculated, decisive steps. And, that law goes on to say that any mistake that you make with your boldness can probably be covered up with more boldness. And in my personal experience, that's very true. One of my favorite quotes about decisiveness is from Napoleon Hill, and he says, the way to develop decisiveness is to start right now, right where you are with the very next decision that you have to make. Guys, I'm telling you, decisiveness is powerful. You probably have a lot of things in your life right now that you haven't quite decided on, and that's what's holding you back. That's why you procrastinate. So go out there, make those decisions, stick by them, confirm them, and then take action. And it's simple as that, guys. So disgust, decisiveness, desire. Those are the three D's, the three emotions that can change your life today if you embrace them. And embrace them and let them take over you and let them inspire you to do better. So this is my personal goal to you guys for the next week. Find something you're disgusted about that you can no longer tolerate, that pisses you off, that makes you want to go out there and change things. Take it, write it down. Don't share it with nobody. Just write it down in your own personal diary and read it, and just let that feeling of disgust just wash over you, and be open to the emotions and to the thoughts that come along with that. So that's one. Find something you're disgusted about. Find something that you desire. You have to have a reason. You have to have a why. So find something you desire a lot and write it down right up under the whatever makes you disgusted. And then you have to find something that you have not been decisive about. Just one thing. It's probably a lot. Find something you've been indecisive about, write it down, and decide. Make a decision. And, come back and tell me how it go.